I took this the class. I've been doing improv for about 4 years. I'm in an improv troupe, the Nut House, that we've been performing for 2.5 years. And I wasn't sure what to expect when taking this class. You know, kind of the ego part of me was like, well, I've already been doing this. I don't need to take a beginning class. But I'm finding that Eliot really knows what he's talking about. We're hitting the business end of this, which is crucial if you want to make a living doing this. And I'm finding the information priceless, and I'm having a great time. Eliot's really good with working at your level, whichever level the students are. He's giving us a lot of information. It's going to take some time to sink in, so it feels like, you know, this is going to be a learning experience even after we take the classes. It's going to be a lot to learn and digest and continue doing.
Don't do that.
Well, one, it's always good to go back kind of to the basics, because you just learn, you get more from looking back at something and saying, okay, I've learned this already, but like, oh man, I've gotten some bad habits. So that's one good thing I've learned. Also, just about, it's a different style. Every teacher has a different style. I'm really enjoying the style that I'm learning of taking these ideas, getting right to it, getting a nice form, you know, get the who, what, and where, and when out of the way, and then play after that. After you get that, you have, you know, you could go anywhere. So it's great being able to focus on that, something different than what we do with my improv group, but just as valid. You know, so I'm sure this is going to make me a better improviser. I'm being challenged. You know. My first impression of Eliot was he's a very intense guy. He has a lot of energy, and it really draws you in to the scene, or draws you into just the rehearsing in the mind of thinking about improv. And it kind of feels like sometimes when we're rehearsing, like, this is how it would feel if I was a writer, if I was writing for a show or something. This is how we would spitball ideas out to each other. This is how we build on ideas. So it's like kind of very interactive, and Eliot kind of takes the helm, the head, and kind of takes these ideas and puts them together, and then, you know, we keep on one-upping each other and getting these kind of cool ideas. So it feels like this is how I would be like if I was a writer on SNL. That this is how I would behave and act, and this is, you know, the kind of things I was doing. This is how I'd be challenged, you know, and this is how I would have to listen to others and build upon ideas. You know, so it's been a great experience. I think the value is great. Any information you get, especially when you get information from someone who really knows what they're doing, who's been there, it's valuable information. It's been worth it. I've been untrained improviser, going to workshops and things for a few years, and this feels like it's a very condensed and just a lot of information and things that I'll get to, you know, bring with me other places. So it's you know, it's very, very valuable.
And finally,